Chota, tú eres mi sicaria, tanto peso en mi sicaria, tanto peso en mi sicaria, tanto peso en
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden 1. So the opening lineup for the Heat. We've got Chauncey Billups and Shea's in at the 4 spot. And for the Kings, Antetokounmpo is out there with James. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Mourning in at the 5 spot. Well, Steve, there shouldn't be any shortage of scoring in this game. Both teams feature high-powered offensive attacks.
And given how potent each offense can be, defense will be just as important. We know these teams can score. Now we'll see who has the advantage defending.
James with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Now Wilkins. Curry on the wing. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Curry's got the first points up on the board for the Kings. Passes it to Van Arsdale. And it's sent back by Wilkins. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat ball.
Here's Billups. Pass to Shea's. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Van Arsdale. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by LeBron.
That's why people want to play with LeBron. He's always creating good looks for his teammates.
It's stolen by Curry. Down low. Wilkins' shot is off.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Back to Billups. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Kings. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
There's the pass to Shea's. Back to Billups. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That'll be 3 seconds. Sacramento ball.
The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Wilkins with the drive. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Billups passes to Harrison. To the paint. Here's Thurman. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Giannis dishes to Curry. Kicks it to James. Passes it to Mourning. Giannis left side. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Alonzo Mourning. One shot.
That free throw good for Mourning.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Pass to Arizon. Back to Billups. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. That's tipped. Arizon, the pass to Shays. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Giannis. Shays with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
They get it back. Mourning. And a missed layup.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Here we are, Smitty, right smack dab in the dark days of the season. How are the bodies feeling, you think, at this stage of the schedule?
Kevin, if they tell you everyone's 100% healthy, that's just not true. Avoiding major injuries is huge for a team, but all players deal with aches and pains throughout the course of the season.
Please welcome to the floor,
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
Get loud once
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east.
Team, everyone.
Take a look at the Kings. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Lanier.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Unzel. Here's Van Arsdale. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Van Arsdale's got 6 points.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now the pass to McAdoo. Wants to get it to Richmond and does. And it's Miami with the rebound. Price looking it over. Passes to Lanier. Good ball movement here by Miami. He kicks it to Martin. Stolen by Westbrook. The shot by Gervin, no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Unzel, the pass to Marley. Price against Gervin. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Bob Lanier.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Richmond the pass to McAdoo. Price against Westbrook. Looking to end the run. Here's Gilmore. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Westbrook. Still without a basket. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Westbrook has run screen and rolls countless times. He understands how to carve up defenses.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 1.
Kings.
The second quarter coming up right after this break, so
13.
don't go anywhere.
The Heat, 14.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Kings foul.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now.
First personal foul.
Warning is out there with Antetokounmpo.
First team
Then
foul.
it's James. Then it's Curry. And it's Wilkins in at the 2.
At the line for the Heat, Dolph Schayes.
First free throw is good. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Curry will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 3. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Shays the pass to Harrison. Outside Billups. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Man, with that skill set at
First
6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland and one of the best people in the league as well.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, DA, I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Marley against Wilkins. And again, the turnover by the Heat.
Kings ball.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. In fourth, the Heat.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Wilkins. LeBron James on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 7. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
Phillips passes to Shades. Pass to Marley from the arc. Miami no good on that time either. Kings have gone 2 or 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Wilkins. Happy to see that one go in for his second make and 5 attempts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Shays. And again, it's the Heat missing. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Giannis. The rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got his 5th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Billups. And the rejection by Giannis. And here is Wilkins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. And Wilkins slams it in.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight.
Give it up for your team.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Some changes in for the Kings. Williamson is checked in for Mourning. Richmond comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. how last month turned out for him. He's such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball,
line for the Heat.
But really to no avail.
Mark Price. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Price. That one misses.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
To the inside. And James gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut.
2 minutes
He's
remaining
so
in the
strong,
first half.
Kevin.
2
The
minutes.
leather couldn't hold up. This is the shot you want to get him.
Ball
An
Arizona.
open look from range.
Now here's Williamson. Richmond the pass to James. To the middle. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Yes!
Making it look simple. The athleticism of
The
Giannis
assist
on full
King
display.
James.
Nice passes to Lanier. Back to Price. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Absorbs the contact. Nice finish by Giannis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Harrison, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Oh, great ball movement there.
LeBron James.
The Heat trail by 10. Van Arsdale, the pass to Unseld. Inside. Van Arsdale, good.
Dick Van Arsdale.
Van Arsdale's got 8
Assistant.
points.
Beautiful call that
That's
time up the
inside.
floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And the call is going to be,
Sacramento
yes,
foul.
yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Giannis
And that's foul number
Antetokounmpo.
2. Maybe you don't sit him at
Second
this point,
personal
but
foul.
you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Substitution for your
Miami's
Kings.
got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter,
Artist
only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Lanier.
George Gervin.
The pass to Van Arsdale. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Price against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Gilmore passes to Gervin. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so we conclude the first half.
That's the end of
It's
the first
Sacramento.
half. With the score.
Ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
The Heat. 22.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to change in the second half?
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. We have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had, 3 or 4 sloppy ones, gave them some life.
Thanks for your time, Spo. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. After a solid second quarter, they built their lead to 8 at halftime. Big fella, What's your take on Sacramento so far?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the good shot. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look soft running their set. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Chauncey Billups, and it's Shays in at the power forward. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Curry way outside. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Curry. And the shot is long. The Heat trail by 10. Shays the pass to Van Arsdale. Good D by Wilkins.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Thurman.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Billups passes to Shays.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
James finds Curry. Here's the three. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Arizon the pass to Billups. Here's Arizon. Back to Billups. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with the strong finish inside.
And what balance on the finish. Antetokounmpo, such a tough cover for the D.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question of toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Who out there needs a t-shirt? Well, here they come!
Some changes for Sacramento. McAdoo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Richmond in for James. Marley's checked in for Miami. The Heat trailed by 12. Out left to the wing. Here's Van Arsdale. 8 points for him. And Dan Marley gets the three.
Dan Marley.
Marley's got his second bucket of the night.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Curry dishes to McAdoo. Curry against Phillips. 6 to shoot. He lobs it up. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Kings
Let's
ball.
bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break.
Substituting
In fourth,
on
the
the
Heat.
court.
I mean, they just out-muscled their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for morning. Gervin comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Stephen Curry. Enzo Price will bring it up for the Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Sacramento
And they call
foul.
the foul, so he's got the and one
Russell
chance here to
Westbrook.
make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
He's made one and missed one so far
Shooting
in the
for
game.
Miami. Mark Price. One shot.
Sacramento leading by 6. Richmond outside. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Heat.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
2 minutes remaining in the
Wembanyama
third.
against Marley.
2 minutes.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
At the line for the Heat.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the
Dan
hustle
Marley.
game has been going for the Kings.
Their
Taking
activity
2
has been
shots.
at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:57 left to play in the third. Lets it fly. Sacramento again missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown
13.
for Miami.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them
Shooting
to
for
let it
Miami.
fly.
And another stat that they've
Wes
excelled
Unseld.
at is points off assists. They're
Taking
moving
2
the ball
shots.
around and creating great looks for one another.
And the first one drops.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to Gilmore. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Gilmore.
Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Here's Marley. No dice from the high post.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Suns matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Free throw good, McAdoo.
And it has to be said, McAdoo, one of the best shooting bigs ever, shooting better than 50% from the field for entire seasons is routine for him.
White, he's checked in for Richmond. And both free throws good for McAdoo. Here's Billups. Nothing on the board. Pass to Unseld. Price outside. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the middle. McAdoo, the pass to Gilmore. Outside Westbrook. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gilmore's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rice passes to Billups. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Billups has incredible range, not to mention confidence, taking these long-range missiles.
Outside Westbrook. Twelve seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. McAdoo misses.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Stephen Curry's out there with Dominique Wilkins. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Mourning, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. Yes, that goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's James. And it's Miami with the rebound. Thurman's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Shays for 3. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. Wilkins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely
gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
James, the pass to Giannis. That shot off the mark. The Heat trailed by 4. And there's the pass to Van Arsdale. Here's Shays. LeBron trying to free himself up.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Five on the clock. The 3 ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Sacramento ball.
Kings leading now by 6. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nice passes to Shades. Throws it up high. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Mourning. Buries it down low. And now it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The second effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
Nate Thurman. Second personal foul.
First free throw good from Mourning. The Heat trailed by 13. They need this. And Arizon gets it to go.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Curry looking around. Curry showing toughness inside.
When you think of this skinny kid that first entered the league, and then now you see his biceps, Stephen Curry has been putting in work.
Here's Arizon. James covering. Van Arsdale, the pass to Arizon. 6 on the shot clock. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Paul Arizon.
Arizon's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
There's Giannis taking flight.
One of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis just makes those
The
alley-oop
assist,
jams
Steph
look
Curry.
easy.
And the Heat call time here.
Timeout
They're trailing
called for the
by
Heat.
13. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Curry kicks to Mourning. James outside. Giannis outside. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Enzo. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Kings.
At every opportunity, they manage to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Giannis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Heat ball. Substituting on the court.
And so here is Miami. It's a 13-point game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, White. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor.
Thank you, David.
55.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
42.
Steve.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. And then for the Brooklyn Nets. Well, for the title contenders, Grant, how hard is it to stay focused during this home stretch of the regular season?
It is hard, but, you know, the best teams have the strong leadership, BA. They have guys that help you stay locked in as a group, so you don't lose sight of the overall goal.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's Kuzi. Outside Irving. San Antonio with a rebound. Pass to Robertson. Inside. Howard. And it's rejected. And he gets it back. No good there. Off the double clutch. Here's Kuzi. From the elbow. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Carter from outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And out the line, shooting 2. Dirk Nowitzki.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Nowitzki is as consistent as they come, a true gamer who continues to shine bright in the later stages of his career.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Havlicek. Russell deciding where to go with it. Carter on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by the Nets. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Kuzi, the pass to Nowitzki. Blocked. And here's Carter. 10 points in his last outing. Takes it inside. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Kuzi. 9 points for him in his last game. Malone, pass to Nowitzki. Up and over Carter. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Nowitzki. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And again, it's the Nets missing. Outside Carter. Here's Robertson. Outside Carter. Here's Robertson. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Knocks down the long J. Here's Kuzi. Trailing by 2. Pass to Malone. Now Irving fires for 3. The rebound by Robertson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. Russell. An easy 2 on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we show you the best defenses in the NBA since the break. San Antonio in second. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
These are 2 teams playing fantastic defense since the All-Star break. Just playing with great effort.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Wade, that's good.
See, these difficult finishes take incredible concentration, and Dwayne Wade is accustomed to taking those hits.
Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Kirilenko.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Outside Payton. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Cowens passes to Worthy. Pass to Kidd. Tipped away. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Spurs ball.
Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West.
Coming onto the floor for your Knicks.
You look at the Spurs, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course Brooklyn, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
I think for the Nets, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Here's DeBusschere. Yet to see a basket. Here's Kirilenko. Cowens grabs the board.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Worthy passes to Cowens. Here's Wade. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Kidd, guarded by Payton. Kidd with the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Sharman. Here's Robinson. Now here's Payton. Back to Robinson. Spurs need to get one up here. Sharman. No good with the triple. The Nets have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Kidd to pass to Cowens. Here's Wade. Pulls up. The shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. And we'll bring you to start of quarter number 2 when we return.
10.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Outside Carter. The 3 ball. They get it again.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Carter Malone. First personal foul. First team.
That one misses. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Here's Kuzi. He's scoreless. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
First personal
and a look
foul.
now at some of the league's impact players, the top 3-point shooters at small forward. San Antonio leading. Here's Robertson. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Oscar Robertson.
He's got 5.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And Malone gets it to go.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Robertson. He's got 5. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Oscar Robertson.
And the Spurs lead by 4.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? In the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Dwight Howard.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Here's Kuzi. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Kuzi's got his first 2 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Here's Robertson. He's got 7. They get it back. Pass to Russell. They shoot again. And Howard with the lay-in.
Dwight Howard.
Howard's gotten his first bucket of the night.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
To the middle. The shot by Kuzi, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul. Team second.
The first one falls. And the Spurs making a change here.
John Havlicek. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Over to the wing. Irving looking around. Pass to Kuzi. Clock at 6. And that one's long.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Back to Irving. Pass to Kuzi. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Robertson misses in close. Brooklyn trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Irving. Here's Malone. And again, it's the Nets missing. Spurs shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Kuzi.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Pass to Irving. Here's Kuzi. Knocked away. And they're running. Here's English. Here's Robertson. He has 7. Fade away. English. That's good.
It's English.
And now a 10-point San Antonio lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On the 2K leaderboard, a peek at the best shot-blocking team since the All-Star break. The 4th spot held by Brooklyn.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Minute 32 left to play in the first half of basketball. To stop the run, the rebound by Payton. The Spurs have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Nice move. That one off the back iron and out. The Nets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, this guy, a dangerous interior scorer at his position, right? Dwayne Wade's so good at making the defense foul him.
First team foul. At the line, Dwayne Wade.
That one's off.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
And he sinks the second. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to DeBusschere. With the fadeaway. Cowens grabs the board. Well, the Nets shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
David Robinson. First personal foul. Team second. At the line, Jason Kidd.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Payton. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Andre Kirilenko.
Kirilenko's got his first points of the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Kidd. Here's Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Dwayne Wade.
Wade's got 5 points.
This is an accomplished, polished interior scorer. Don't let the 2-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Oh.
And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs out front, up 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Checking out the Spurs. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
The difference in the game to me is they're playing with tremendous effort on the defensive end. Everyone seems engaged. You can hear them communicating with one another. Coach has gotten these guys to buy in. Great job.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. So on the floor for the Spurs. Pass to Robertson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line now for the Spurs, Oscar Robertson.
He hits the second from the line. Well, the Nets shooting around 35% from the field so far. Kuzi, the pass to Chamberlain. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. Pass to Kuzi. To the paint. Chamberlain passes to Kuzi. Clock at 4. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Bob Cousy.
Kuzi's gotten his second bucket. San Antonio leading. And Robertson gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, the Spurs shooting about 41%. Here's Robertson. Off the mark there with a 3. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Kuzi. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Havlicek. Now Carter. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Shot clock violation.
All right, let's use this break in the action to see which small forwards have been shooting it with consistency over the last 10 games. Brooklyn trailing. Now Irving. Averaging around 5 points a game. Count it.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Pass to Havlicek. And here's Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Malone. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Karl Malone.
And now it's just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Robertson gets it to go.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Chamberlain passes to Irving. Pass to Kuzi. Jacks up at 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Carter. Here's Havlicek. He got a piece of it. Tries again. The shot by Howard, no good.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
The shot by Kuzi, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Carter, good.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
2 minutes to play.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Chamberlain passes to Nowitzki. Here's Kidd. Here's Chamberlain. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Man, good whistle there.
David Robinson.
And he makes the
Second
first.
personal foul. Team second.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:49 left to play in the third. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Kidd, the pass to Pettit. A minute 31 left in the third quarter here. Wade drives in. Here's Chamberlain. And the Nets miss again. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Mel Daniels.
Daniels has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Kidd. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Payton passes to English. Back to Payton. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
Pass to Daniels. Now Robinson. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Shoots. And Robertson gets it to go.
Oscar Robertson.
He's got 14. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Kidd. He has 7. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's see what he had to say.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Pass to Wade. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, the power of D-Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
And for the Spurs, we've got Dwight Howard, and it's Carter in a 2-guard. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Kuzi. Poke loose. Stolen by Russell. And he lobs it up top. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And now a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Well, Dwight Howard looking to score, and the coaching staff wants him to get these kinds of shots.
Here's Irving. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Havlicek. The floater. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Irving. Let's go with a 3. Oh, nice shot by Kuzi.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Payton passes to Howard. Back to Payton. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wade drives in. Some solid defense from Russell.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
There's the drive. Payton finds Russell. Up top, Carter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Havlicek. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Howard. Knocked loose.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Irving. It's blocked. Payton with it. And here's Russell. To the inside. And then Russell with the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Left side, Payton. Pass to Havlicek. Pure from three-point range.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Next, timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points at the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Allie, thank you. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. 18 feet out. Brooklyn with the board. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kuzi. Howard with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Carter on the wing. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Carter. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Havlicek. Nails the wide open jumper. Havlicek's got 7 points for the quarter.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Nowitzki. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Carter. The rebound by Malone.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To snap the cold streak. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Russell up top. Here's Robertson. And he's going for the lob. Deflected.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
Kuzi, the pass to Chamberlain. Howard with some nice D.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Oscar Robertson.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up by 9. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Worthy. Sends it home from three-point land.
James Worthy.
And San Antonio has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Robertson. so it's San Antonio with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attack, so with Bosch on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. He's out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Hill. Then there's West, and it's Bryant in at the 2. And for the Knicks, they've got O'Neal. Chris Paul is out there with Pippen. And it's Mutombo. And it's Baylor in at the 3 spot. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits the jump shot.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Over Paul. West misses. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the Boston Celtics. Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's okay.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific. It's just finding his way to the rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Ball against West. High post shot. The offensive rebound doesn't get it to drop for him. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Baylor and the dunk by Baylor.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Knicks lead 4-2.
West against Paul. West right side. The shot misses. For New York, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pippen finds Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And Chris Paul shrugs off the contact. He's just so poised under pressure.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent.
Timeout charge
Developing that
to the
talent,
Pacers.
adding a piece or two should get them where they want to
Make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for Shaquille O'Neal.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
The pass to Bryant. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Knicks leading by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
West kicks to Hill. Now here's West. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Knocked loose. Stolen by Pippen. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot goes in. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lead 8-2.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
I love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Pippen against Kobe. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Pippen. From the high post. Another shot. Kicks it out to Baylor. Paul against West. Now here's Mutombo. D right on him. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Hill. It's rebounded by Baylor.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball
Knicks
inside.
lead 10-4.
Knocks it loose. Paul with the steal.
The miscue.
Those are all the little...
1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks to Baylor. It's Pippen on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Kobe. Pippen missing again.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Hayes. Over Mutombo. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Moses Malone.
First team foul.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
The pass to Yao. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Drexler. Bosch grabs the miss. Pacers trailed by 7. To the paint. Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Jason Tatum.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Here's Johnson. Drexler inside. And so the first quarter is in the books.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Knicks out front, up by 5. And
The
back
Knicks.
with the start of the second quarter in
12.
just a moment.
The Pacers 7.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Drexler. Moses Malone out there with Walton. Then it's Jones. And it's Johnson in at the point. The rebound by Walton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
Catching up on the changes for New York. O'Neal's checked in for Malone. Baylor comes in for Walton. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Jones. And Paul subbed in for Dennis Johnson.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Baylor. He can't hit that time. Bosch with some nice D. Pacers trailed by 7. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shaq with some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game. But overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
The Knicks making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Bosch. And Kobe is subbed in for Frazier. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, it never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
The Pacers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Halliburton passes to Bryant. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Been showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Here's Paul, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Baylor. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Poked away. Pacers trailed by 4.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Paul with the ball, working on Hayes.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
He kicks it to Bryant. Back to Hayes. Bryant looking around. And the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 4. Down low. Here's Pippen. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Passes it to Halliburton. Back to Hayes. Hill has the open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
Grant Hill.
Hill's got 5 points so far.
3 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Left side, O'Neal. New York, no good that time either.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bottle the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so New York calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
West is checked in for the Pacers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot from 12. Pippen, no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's the teardrop. Goes back up. Mutombo with some nice D. New York trailing. Paul passes to O'Neal. And that time, also a missed shot.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Paul uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Malone's checked in for Mutombo. Walton comes in for Shaq. Jones checked in for Baylor. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Paul. Kobe kicks to Hill. Puts it up from 17. And the jumper is on the mark.
Grant Hill.
Hill's got 7.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Here's Pippen. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Scottie Pippen.
Pippen's got his second basket of the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
A shot by Frazier, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Johnson attacking over Hayes. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And that'll do it for the first half.
That's
A
the end of the
competitive
first
game
half
so far.
with the score.
Pacers lead by 1. It's time now to go
20.
Hey, thanks, Kev.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. And after being behind to start this second quarter, they came out rolling and now maintain a slight edge. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
Well, Ernie, you got to love the way they're getting stops. I mean, the defense works only if all 5 guys are playing it and attached to a string. When one guy moves, the other has to. Elite, physical, tough, engaged level.
And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Grant Hill has done in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Bosch on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, goodness, Kobe Bryant!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Baylor, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. O'Neal passes to Pippen. He dishes it to Paul. O'Neal kicks to Baylor. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Back to Baylor. Here's O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Elvin Hayes.
And a big concern for players
First
and
personal
coaches
foul.
is the consistency
First team
of
foul.
officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
The Knicks making a switch here. Drexler's checked in. Shaq with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Bosch passes to West. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Buries the jump shot.
Jerry West.
West has got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest, or may show it. Kevin?
You know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. Number 1, the Knicks.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Tatum, that's for 2. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Bosch. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
A different look for New York. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Mutombo. Walton comes in for Shaq. And Jones subbed in for Baylor. Yao checked in for the Pacers. Frazier comes in for West. And the Pacers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. How his last 10 games have gone. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Halliburton passes to Yao. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jason Tatum. Second
it goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Chris Paul.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Johnson, he's checked in for Drexler. And so Paul nails both of them.
And there is this sense that every team that Paul has been on, he's just made them better. A testament to his leadership and obvious selfless attitude.
And here's Tatum for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Tatum.
Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle, here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
2 minutes.
And it's Halliburton penetrating.
2 minutes.
Here's Yao, and finished off by Yao.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. And Tatum pulls it down. Pacers trailed by 4. .125 left in the third. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Knicks lead.
Halliburton kicks to Yao.
32.
Halliburton against Paul. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Nice defense from Malone. Paul looking around. Some nice passing by New York here. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots. Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul. Jason Tatum at the line. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Pippen's checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Pacers. Hayes comes in for Yao. And Bryant subbed in for Halliburton. Pippen the pass to Johnson. Dishes it to Paul. Kicks it to Walton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Kobe. Here's Malone. Bosch grabs the miss.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests.
That's the end of the
just
third
enough.
quarter with the
A
score.
big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the New York.
38.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Mutombo. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Baylor. Then there's Johnson. And it's Pippen in at the shooting guard position. Baylor dishes to Pippen. Over Bryant. Pippen can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And Hayes throws it down.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. West passes to Abdul-Jabbar to take the lead. Doesn't go for him. Mutombo is some nice D. The Knicks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pippen kicks to Shaq. Pass to Johnson. That one goes. Count it.
Dennis
and the Knicks lead by 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Timeout call for Pacers.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Clyde Drexler's checked in for New York. Indiana also making some changes. Yao checked in for Hayes, and it's Hill in for Jason Tatum. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bryant has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Feeds it to Mutombo. Over Abdul-Jabbar. A second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
Dikembe Mutombo at the line.
The free throw drops for Mutombo.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Halliburton's checked in for West.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Pippen at the elbow. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And the pass to Hill. There's the dish to Young. Kobe against Drexler. Here's Pippen. Mutombo passes to Pippen. Elgin Baylor on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tyrese Halliburton.
It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Scottie Pippen.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Pacers?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
2 points, that one goes.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And the Pacers lead by 3.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Shaquille O'Neal.
This is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish.
Pacers lead.
And the Pacers call time here.
46.
They lead by 1. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Hill against Baylor. Inside to take the lead, and the layup is up and in. Shaq's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Bryant. Rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside, O'Neal. Some solid defense from Bosch.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Ball outside, shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Bryant against Pippen. Baseline jumper, and the rejection by Pippen. Yes!
That is world-class.
They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
And the Pacers call time here.
50-47.
They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the game.
I can't hear you, fans. Show them why you're the sixth man.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant. And the rejection by Pippen. It's a foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And Indiana making a change here. West is checked in. Here's Paul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jerry West. Indiana
So
foul.
the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And it's CP stepping up to the line, looking unflappable. Not much gets to the veteran point guard.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
High post, Bryant. Pippen on him. Kobe kicks to Bosch to halt the run. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball.
Can't connect. And so it's the Knicks with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. And for San Antonio. Guards taking center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of 3-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Kuzi, the pass to Chamberlain. Pass to Kuzi, fires the 3, and Havlicek pulls it down. Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Outside Carter. Here's Robertson. Coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kuzi. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Vince Carter.
And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Kuzi. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. It's stolen by Howard, and they're on the break. Here's Russell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzi. The offensive rebound.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Dwight Howard. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw misses.
Will Chamberlain.
No good on the second free throw. Stolen. Pass to Kuzi. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Irving. Oh, nice D from Carter.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Havlicek. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Outside Carter, 5 to shoot. Irving looking around. Pass to Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Throw out some T-shirts to the loudest section. Get pumped!
All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
San Antonio foul.
All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for him.
In the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
Inside, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Tipped. Here's Nowitzki, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Spurs. And it's blocked by Irving. And he's able to get it back. Out to the right wing. Here's Robertson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Nets have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Lets a floater go. And he lays it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Havlicek. No points yet. Blocked! Now here's Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Chamberlain. Rebound San Antonio.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
The baseline J is on the way, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Kidd. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Gary Payton. First personal
And down the
foul.
stretch of a long regular season here, Grant.
Second
This
team
is where
foul.
teams' training staffs earn their keep.
Absolutely. I mean, teams are so
At
much
the
more
line for the
advanced
Nets.
than they were when I came into the league.
Jason
The
Kidd.
science, the technology,
Two
of course,
shots.
the medical care, all of it being applied at the highest of levels.
Good on both. A minute 35 left in the opening quarter. Here's Sharman. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Kidd. Finished off the break.
Woo!
Jason
His
Kidd.
energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Payton passes to Kirilenko. Right wing. To the inside. And he makes it on the layup.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Cowens. And rejected. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Nets ball.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Kidd to pass to Cowens. Here's Nowitzki. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shots blocked. To the middle. To the left wing. And here's Payton. Here's Robinson. Can't cash it in from close range. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Spurs out in front, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
The Nets. 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor for Brooklyn. Wade, the pass to Malone. Howard with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Havlicek. Now Howard. Here's Robertson. Still without a bucket. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Wade, the pass to Malone. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Wade. Here's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Robertson. Driving in. Here's Havlicek. Over Irving. True on the 14-footer. Havlicek's got his second basket on the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Kuzi. There's the triple.
Brooklyn foul.
And the Spurs making a change here. Carter's checked in.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Havlicek. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the rejection. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Howard. Kuzi, the pass to Chamberlain. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Antonio,
All right, Greg, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
NBA, culture, structure, and accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And for the past 10 games, here are the small forwards leading the position in field goal percentage. Russell, the pass to Daniels. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Carter. Russell, tip back in for 2.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Pass to Pettit. Here's Irving. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's English. Russell with the ball. Here's Robertson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And then Russell with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Kuzi. It's tipped. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Mel Daniels.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's English. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Kuzi, the pass to Worthy.
2 minutes
Carter
remaining in the
against
first
Irving.
half. 2 minutes.
And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 2. Kuzi. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Payton. That one a little long. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Moving screen. Spurs
With the
ball.
playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at San Antonio. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course the Nets, 2 spots below.
I think for the Nets, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team, everyone.
1:27 left in the first half of basketball. English passes to Payton. Misses from short range. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Kidd. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Dave Coward.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. English can't get it to go.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Irving, that's good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Now Payton. No made baskets yet. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Clock at 6. Here's Sharman. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nowitzki, the pass to Kidd. "19 seconds left in the second. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. And the net's another 3.
Julius Irving.
Payton with it. Outside Robinson. They need this. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're...
That's the end of the first half with the score.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first and trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway? And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Havlicek. Russell, the pass to Howard. Up again. Chamberlain pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And for Brooklyn, Irving attacking. And that one's good. Irving's got 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Back to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Malone. Up and over Russell. Some solid defense from Russell.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Robertson. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams. Second, the Spurs.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Malone. Here's Kuzi. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Personal foul.
The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
For the tie.
It's
deflected.
Dwayne Wade.
That one is off. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Robertson. Outside Carter. Down low. 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzi. Yep, count it. Kuzi's got his second basket of the game.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Robertson's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Nowitzki. The rebound by the Spurs. They host the Pistons after this one. Here's Robertson. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Havlicek. And a nice finish on the layup. Havlicek's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Malone. From the high post. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Karl Malone.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Outside Carter. To the wing on the left. Here's Robertson. Back to Carter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Havlicek. The 3. The rebound by Malone.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Kuzi. And he banks in the layup. Kuzi's gotten 4 this quarter. Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now.
Substitution on the court.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Robertson. Uses the glass on the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Nets with a lead. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Payton. .114 left in the 3rd quarter. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Inside. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
So the Nets making a switch here.
Now
Irving's checked in.
For the Nets. Julius Irving.
1:02 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Robertson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Oscar Robertson.
Both shots good from the strike. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Payton. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Pass to Robertson. He shoots. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Wade into the lane. Rebounded by Daniels.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Robertson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close.
Third quarter with the score.
It's the Nets. They're up by 4.
Spurs.
And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the
30.
fourth quarter when we return.
The Nets. 34.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Russell in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Payton. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Payton.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Havlicek. And there's the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Julius Erving.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Irving. No good there. Oh, nice D from Carter. Here's Sharman. Pass to Havlicek.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Dirk Nowitzki. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, John Havlicek. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Kuzi, the pass to Chamberlain. To the inside. Take it away! Here's Sharman. Pass to Howard. Outside Carter. And there's the lob. Offensive board. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Howard.
Brooklyn ball.
And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
On Wednesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
San Antonio foul. Vince Carter. Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shoot.
Both free throws good from Irving. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Robertson. Outside Russell. Pass to Howard. Blocked!
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Irving against Carter. Kuzi, the pass to Chamberlain. Now Irving for three. Howard grabs the miss.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And Robertson gets it to go.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been minutes after being held scoreless in the first half.
Pass to Kuzi. Outside Irving. Here's Kuzi. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Carter. Havlicek passes to Carter. Here's Robertson. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Kuzi. From 13, counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Here's Russell. There's the block. .146 left to play in the fourth. Malone, pass to Irving. Here's Nowitzki. The shot comes out. Pass to Carter. Howard with the ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Malone's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Nowitzki, that one's good. And the Nets lead by 2.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
Pass to Havlicek to take the lead. Money from deep.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
For Brooklyn, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Brooklyn calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle. Compete. The players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. Up top, Carter. He's guarded by Irving. There's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout, Brooklyn. Everyone, get out there.
They trailed by 4. 29 seconds left in the final quarter.
Let's show what we are the best games in the NBA. Let's get loud.
seconds left to play in the fourth. To the paint. Count it!
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And San Antonio has possession. And so they foul intentionally.
Bob Cousy.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
And it's Brooklyn ball.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Intercepted. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
From deep 3-point land, Howard grabs the miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.